Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. So today I'm going to be doing the Do's and Don'ts series of sunless tanning. I'm doing this one because being a natural redhead, we're extremely pale. Most of us do not tan at all. There's no such thing as tanning except for if it's a sunless one. Even tanning beds, I've never really had a lot of great luck with tanning beds either. So sunless tanning is the best thing for me because I'm almost as pale as this shirt, as you can see. So I like to have a little bit of color, and the sunless tanning products actually do that. So let's get right into this, shall we? Welcome to Kat's Crazy Corner. So again, this is a Do's and Don'ts of Sunless Tanning series, and I know quite a bit about this because I do utilize this stuff, again, because being a natural redhead, very pale, I do like to have a little bit of a color, but I don't want something extreme. I'm not trying to be extremely dark or anything like that, any crazy thing, but I don't want to be pasty white in the summer like that. So the first thing I can say is don't buy inexpensive sunless tanning, any products. Anything under $5, I wouldn't trust it. I would imagine that it's going to have chemicals in it that are not going to be very good, and they probably will turn you into an Oompa Loompa. You probably will become very orange, because something like that, you don't want to go that inexpensive. I do use a fairly inexpensive one. It is only $6 for the bottle that I get, and I'll talk about that in a little bit here. So do spend the money, but don't go extreme with the money for the sunless tanning, product that you get. Do look for different kinds, because, there are lots of different kinds out there, such as there's oils, there's lotions, there's mousses, there's mists. So there's all kinds of different consistencies, things like that. So do shop around, and do try different ones, get a few different kinds and try them out and see which one, because everybody likes something different. Like I like the lotiony ones because they're a little bit thicker. They're not going to be runny everywhere. I'm not going to worry about things dripping anywhere. And they've worked out really well for me. So do look for different kinds of, selfless tanning that are different consistencies. Again, mousses, sprays, oils, lotions, creams even. So do that. Do look for reviews on the products as well before you buy them, because those are extremely helpful tools. Like I honestly will look at reviews before I buy. Like I will search for a product and then I will put in the highest reviews, because people, yes, there are some of those companies that just put fake reviews on just because they want to make themselves look better. But a lot of those, they do have verified, reviews. And so do look at the reviews to figure out what you think is going to be the best one to get for you. Don't buy one of the spray tan machines. That would be like one of those airbrush, type machine things. Those can be extremely expensive. Like on the lowest end, I think I saw for $100, and then they just go up from there. And I mean, if you have good experience, like if you've gotten one of those little airbrush for your makeup and stuff, and you can evenly do that kind of stuff, hey, go for it. If you can afford to do that, by all means. But again, even buying the fillers for that is going to be extremely expensive. So I say don't waste your money on something like that, because there are lots of other more inexpensive alternatives, and there are things that, they'll last a lot longer than something like that will do as well. I highly recommend do try a spray tan at a salon. I have done this a few times. I always get whatever the lowest one is, because they do have different levels. They have the just give me a light sun kiss kind of look, which is basically what I get. Because again, I'm not trying to look really gross or leathery or darker than I really should. And there are, you can look too dark with the sunless tan. And then they have, the medium level, and then they'll have the Brazilian, the darkest tan, which I would never, ever, ever even try that. But most Most of the spray tans are only like $25, which, that's not terrible because they do last you about 7 to 14 days. It just depends on how often you're showering, how much you're in in the water, things like that. There are factors that go behind that. But I would highly recommend that kind of thing. As far as applying goes, don't gob it on. Like, a little bit goes a long way. Honestly, you don't need to gob it on at all. And you need to be especially careful around your elbows, your fingertips, those can turn orange quickly. Like, I'm not really sure why, but again, your elbows, your knees, your ankles, around your belly button area, especially if you have an innie, because it will turn it kind of an orangey color in those certain spots. The tops of your feet and your toes and things. Again, your toes are going to turn this really weird blotchy orangey color, and I know because I've done this. I put it on my feet because I was like, well, my feet are really pale. I need them to match something. Not a great idea. So don't use a ton of it. Do buy one of the mitts or the what do you call it? They have different gloves or mitts or things like that. Like I bought this one off of Amazon. I'm an Amazonaholic, so it's got the side which you apply, whatever you get, the oil, the mousse, the lotion, whatever it might be, and then you can just smooth it out evenly, and you don't have to worry about it getting all over your fingers and stuff, because like I said, your fingers will honestly turn an orangey color. Like, you need to wash your hands immediately after you use this kind of stuff if you're using it on your bare hands. And then the other side, it has like this exfoliant type sponge on it, which is nice because they tell you, like, if you lightly do this over your body, it kind of opens your pores up a little bit more, and so you'll get a better color when you're doing the different types. And as far as types go, so I have a Banana Boat Summer Color Self Tanning Lotion. Now this one, they do have different levels. This is the deep dark color. And this is for, medium to dark skin tones. Now, I have used this and it actually does look nice on me. It doesn't turn me a really weird color. But I did start with the fair to medium. That's the one that I actually bought to begin with. This one actually, like, you put it on, and by the end of the day, whatever color your pigment is going to match to this is the color you will be. Now, you can apply it every day and it will, gradually darken up. But this would be one that literally, it's like by within 8 hours, you're going to see a color to you. Like, it's going to be very visible. It's going to be, you will tell, oh, look, I got a tan. So if you want something that's more immediate, you use something like this. And this stuff is fantastic. The other one that I have and that I use, this is the more inexpensive one. This one was the $6 one. Suave Visible Glow. Now this one is a gradual one. So what that means is, like, you have to put this on every single day, and within like a week of you putting it on every single day, you're going to start to see like a gradual tone. And again, they have for different skin levels, fair to medium, which I am fair. Being a ginger, I am a fair. So do try the different, do the gradual one, see how that looks, how it works for you. If that's too much, if you just want to, like for me, I like the one, I do utilize the immediate one more often than the gradual, because I use an in-shower body lotion and you can't do both. And so if I utilize the immediate one, I only have to do the lotioning of myself one day. Then after that, I can still utilize my body lotion in my shower. The gradual one, that one I'd have to use every single day. And again, there's certain areas that I just don't even care if they're colored or not, because who's going to really see it but me? So, again, I really do think that selfless tanning is a sunless tanning. That's selfless. I mean, self-tanning. Sunless self-tanning is a great option. Do your research. I don't put it on my face either, and I'm sure that they do have specific ones for your face if you're looking for that too, but your face gets enough exposure, and my face, the freckles, like that's what gets me my summer color, is all the freckles that come out in the summer. So I just don't apply it to my face, but I'm sure you can. It does tell you on the bottle to avoid, your eyebrow area, your eyes, which obviously, so I'm sure that you can utilize these on your face, but I just don't. But again, I highly recommend doing this. Do try Sunless self-tanning. Do try the spray tan at the salons. Don't buy inexpensive, cheap stuff, and don't buy one of those, airbrush tanning machines. And honestly, don't buy one of those sunlights either, like the Sunless. Like you can buy a home one for like your face and things like that. I just think that's silly. There's so many other options that are so much more inexpensive. So I appreciate you guys watching my video. I want to thank all my subscribers so far for all your support. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it with your friends. Join Kat's Crazy Corner Party. And make sure that you leave me some comments. Tell me some topics you'd like me to do or cover for you. And just let me know how I'm doing. If there's things that your opinion on, and I always love to have people give me their opinion on different things. So please make sure to do that. Make sure to check me out on my next video. I hope you have a wonderful whatever the rest of your is going to be, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.